A crime movie starring Al Pacino, Christopher Walken, and Alan Arkin. What could go wrong? A lot, apparently. Stand Up Guys is a movie that follows Christopher Walken mainly. He is a hitman, and his friend Al Pacino has been in jail for almost 30 years. He gets out and he gets orders to kill Al Pacino, so they decide to have one more night out together. Then Alan Arkin gets involved. They used to be three best friends, and that's basically the plot of the movie. I use air quotes there because I really couldn't find that much of a plot in this movie. Going into this movie, I was gonna watch it. I didn't have really any expectations. The trailer was decent, but it didn't seem like it would be anything special. I honestly felt like this movie could have been something special, but it wastes so much potential. Because first of all, you have Christopher Walken and Al Pacino in leading roles in this movie, and they're both really good in the movie. They're both great actors, and they deliver good performances here. I say that because they really didn't have too much dialogue to really get you invested with. A lot of it's just really stupid throwaway jokes, and then there's so many things we're gonna have to talk about. They were good for what they were given. Alan Arkin's also in there, and he is, for the segment he is also enjoyable. And most of the acting in the movie is good to great. It's just, that's not the problem with this movie. There's something else, and it's the writing. Now let me get into that. The writing for this movie to me was just so poor because they had this opportunity. Al Pacino's a hitman coming out of jail to his friend hitman, Christopher Walken, and Christopher Walken has to kill him. And honestly, with that premise, you could get a lot of dramatic moments out of that. You could get some intense scenes. Instead, this movie decides, oh, let's just do some comedy bits about old people, and it seems so disjointed. Like, when they have the guys together and they're actually having fun, that was enjoyable, and it would have gone along well with the dramatic aspects I would have imagined in my head. But then they do all these stupid gags, like they take Viagra, oh wait, now we have to go to the hospital and stick a needle in your dick. That was funny, right? No. Yeah, that was definitely the first movie to ever do that. There's this whorehouse they go to way too many times, and there's just so many stupid little things in the movie, and they end up stealing a car, as you see in the trailer. Really, like that joke in the trailer where Alan Arkin's, he presses the button, the car's like, oh, this is like the future. It's like, this movie just thinks that as long as they make fun of the fact that these people are old, it's gonna be a good movie. And it's not. Then they meet up with this woman that they don't know at all, and then they help her do all this stuff and risk their lives for no damn reason at all. None of this really made sense to me. I could be missing something, but I really doubt it. The comedy aspects of this movie, they just did not work, like I've been saying. But I just wish that they replaced that with, like, backstory, because all these guys talk about is how, oh, this is like the good old days. It's like, I don't know what the good old days are, so I can't relate to that. They never explain what the good old days were like. If they took time to take away the stupid Viagra and whore jokes, they might have been able to put in some actual character development in this movie, and it would have been more enjoyable. But alas, they go for stupid humor, and it's such a disjointed movie. I will admit though, when there are serious parts, it's very, very good. Al Pacino and Christopher Walken have pretty good chemistry with one another, even though at times it felt kind of forced. And that was another thing. I never felt like when all three of them were together that they were actually best friends back in the day. They just seemed like actors there, saying lines, trying to be funny, trying to almost out-funny each other. I'm just done here. This movie could have been really memorable and intense, but it decides to go for dumb comedy, no character development, and a few intense scenes. So I'm going to give Stand Up Guys a C-. You don't have to go see this at all at any point. If you want to see it, go ahead. I'm not gonna say you shouldn't. But for me, this just wasn't my type of movie. So you guys looking forward to Stand Up Guys? If you're watching this review after it came out, did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? What's your favorite Christopher Walken movie? Write your beautiful comments down there and tell me what you think. Hey, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button down there, because if you don't, I really got nothing here. Batman will come get you. I don't care. I won't come get you. Just please subscribe.